Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. It is Mr. Pandaria Classic Wednesday, and today is going to be a start of me doing pretty much pet battling. So in the last video about Miss Classic, I got the learning the ropes. So for those who don't know what pet battling is, essentially what it is, to sum it up, it's Pokemon but Warcraft, and we have a bunch of, well, I got a bunch of stuff here to use for the pet battling and stuff. So, essentially, what I'm gonna do is do a bunch of pet battles for a very various periods of time, and let you guys just watch me do this, because I know I've been doing Pokemon recently, and like doing Pokemon recently during stream and other, well, primarily stream. I might do videos on Pokemon too. I don't know yet, but yeah, this is gonna be a series on this channel of just me doing pet battles up until a point where I really have to double down on stuff, which will likely break me. It will likely break me. So the next quest here is on the mend. After you win your first one, you get the on the mend quest, and all you do is go over to the hunter area, to the stable masters, which every stable master has the option to heal your pets and stuff, sort of like how Nurse Jenny is. Unfortunately, it's not Nurse Jenny. It is an orc hunter stable. Well, it's any stable hand, stable masters that you want to do. So yeah, and you have to pay a small fee. It's not free. Nothing is free. Nothing is free. So, essentially, this whole series is going to be primarily on my Mage. You do get a small amount of experience, I think, a small amount of experience based on how many pet battles you win. Dailies obviously give you money and other various things, so it is going to be there. And while I do this pet battling, I will be doing a dungeon. If I can fit it into the video, I will. It might be the same dungeon, it might not be the same dungeon. Or not. Actually, I'll hold off. I'll hold off that for streams, and I'll just go on pet battles. So, we got a whole team that we have to work on, and level 25 is the highest it can go. Now, when you get pet battling, it doesn't show up on here yet, because it's not implemented yet, and I'm sure there will be an add-on to tell you. But each zone has a particular level range for your pet battles too. So, essentially, what I'm going to be doing with this one is pretty much getting as many pet battles done as possible, getting as many companion pets as possible, experiencing all of that, and I figured that this might be okay content. I want to say it's going to be okay content for this. Um, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But, we will be trying our best to be a pet battling master, I guess is what it is. I forgot what it is. There's I think a title. Yeah, Tamer. Tamer is a title. There's quest rewards and stuff for it. And we're gonna try are very best, and all you have to do is defeat tamers, trainers, essentially. Uh, there's the best way to describe these trainers are like gym battles. They give you dailies to raise, to get your pet battles. I want to say Pokemon, but they're not Pokemon. They're just pet battles. To get your pets up, essentially. So, you have a list of abilities that your pet can do. And depending on their level, they will unlock it as they go, and you can switch and choose. You can only have up to 3 abilities per fight, essentially. But you can always change them out. So that way, yes. Newbie. We get the pet trap at, with this achievement. So, you will unlock stronger traps, you'll unlock stronger things, as higher as you go. So, I'm not really... I'm not really proficient at all in any of this. So all of this is going to be new to me for the well, it's a refresher, but then a lot of it's going to probably be newer for me because I never did pet battles. This was my dad's thing, not me. So it's gonna be very annoying for me, but probably entertaining for you. And since we're just starting, there's really not much of me to react to because everything is still low level. You do not need to see the trainer constantly, this pet battle trainer here, constantly. But you will get quests and stuff, so our first trainer that we have to take down, or pretty much, let's think of this like Kanto. So this is Brock. Yeah, he's gonna have pets with him, to level up. So he'll have a particular level set. Now I don't know if it's going to be this way, but if you get your pets up to max level, I think his pets scale up. But a part of me thinks it doesn't do that yet. So, in these little stashes, these little sacks of pet supplies, you can offer stones that give like rare candy kind of deal, where they'll let you level up your pet by 1. Another one will be increasing the rarity. So, unlike how Pokemon generally works, so unlike how it generally works, you have rarities, and the higher your rarity, so you have this one. So you have gray. Gray quality is garbage. You don't want to really collect those. Green quality are uncommon. They're good, but they're not the best, right? Blue quality is rare. They do have higher stats, so your stats do change depending on the rarity. I don't think there is anything higher than blue right now. So what we're gonna probably do is hunt down. We're gonna hunt down. Try to hunt down high quality. Now there are add-ons that you can get for the pet battling stuff. For pet battling, so I will definitely do that. So let's see. We have now an open slot because we don't have Just a Pup yet. So Just a Pup, if we get our Jade Crane Chick up to 5, we'll have this unlocked. So what I'm looking for now is something that's gonna have a really good advantage against beasts. Because you do want to set your pet battles up in a way that can help you, because each trainer will have different pets on him, and depending on which pet it will have an advantage or disadvantage. So you do want to look around. You want to make sure you want to get your best of the best and have the right pet for the right situation. So here we have a green quality hare. I will catch him, try to catch him, or not, because I just crit him to death. I do want to keep an eye out for really good pets. That is something we do want to do. Let's see, what quality is he? Green. He's green quality. So the quality of the pet does not change depending on the level or area. It's all random. So you can go to a high level area with like pets that are 25 and still find great quality. So it is very, very dependent on your luck, RNG. There's pet battling add-ons that I think one of them could tell you. I just got 2 achievements from that. Awesome. So we're also going to be working on these achievements too, so don't worry. Especially these rating ones, we will do those too. I'm going to try and get as many of these achievements as possible doing these videos, because I think it'll be fun for you guys. And maybe it'll become fun for me. I don't know. So we got the ability for Cyclone, which puts a status effect on them. It'll take damage every round, but it has a chance to hit or not hit. So, and how you can tell it will hit is if it goes right over top the pet. Each fight, so each round. There we go. Dunzo, leveled up, level 5 pet, and just a pup unlocked. So we have our 3rd slot. So what I will do is put this hatchling in there to fight critters. So we have aquatic bonus, 2 aquatic bonuses. So as long as we don't fight dragons with him, he'll be alright. So we have a critter, humanoid, so we can fight critters with that one. And I think what we'll do for the last one, put in here, probably somebody that's going to have some really good damage against either undead or elemental, I think. So we do like to try to adjust things. So you can see down here, they have different things here. So, and they all have their weaknesses and their strengths, obviously. So I'll explain all these the further we go along with this series. I won't do this stuff on stream because I think it would be boring to do on stream. So I will definitely do this all particularly on these videos, just because I think it'll be better that way. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try my best with this series to make it fun for everybody. Plus, doing this series will also let me get herbs and stuff as I hunt down these pets. So, again, I'm hoping it'll be a fun time for everybody. We got a dung beetle, a creepy crawly. Let's see what this creepy crawly is. He is a white quality. So, he's common. He's not uncommon, which means he does have stats that vary with him. I do not... I mean, when I play Pokemon, I end up doing this situation where I will have one main Pokemon to do all the work. I'm going to try and avoid that. I'll try to avoid that as best I can. So, this guy is level 2, and he is faster, and he's got better stats than my hatchling, because he's a higher level. So, the higher level you get, the more stats you get. So, but we have an advantage, because he is a critter, and I am a beast, which means I do more damage with strike. Now, on here it says mechanical. I do more damage from mechanical and less damage to humanoids. So, there will also be a difficulty uh, bonus and stuff depending on things that I'm fighting that might be at a disadvantage, which Pokemon really doesn't necessarily do, I don't think. Uh, Alright, let's go. Come on. I gotta get closer to it. Alright. So we have two abilities here that we can use that will have a bonus attack on it. So I'll hit them faster and stuff. And it does make the fights easier if you actually have the right thing on. So we have consecutive bat battles, we have cat fights, so as long as we keep going, we can really get this ball rolling and stuff. So unfortunately, it seems like not very many critters are out and about, because I can only imagine that there are a lot of people doing pet battles right now. So we'll work with that. Also, you notice that collected 1 out of 3 there. That means we can only have 3 of each pet. So we can't just have a billion of the same pet. So you do want to be picky and choosy about who you grab and what quality. So, next one's another hair. So we'll go over here and do that. I do want to get my team up at least minimum 5 on everything before we take on this pet trainer, because I think this pet trainer has him at level 3, but I could be wrong. I could really be wrong on that. So I do want to be over prepared. Like how people play Pokemon, better to be over prepared than under prepared and be shocked. So we're now have him at 4. We need to get 1 more level for him. And then I'll switch out for my 3rd one on the team, who has a bonus damage against Elemental. I might switch them out as well. But as it stands, he does pretty much bonus damage to Elementals. But he also has some healing, which will definitely be a bonus for the rest of my team, because I think they can also get healed if I switch them out into the back. So I do like to choose my teams carefully, but obviously things can change. Yeah, so that is essentially sort of kind of how it works right now with pet battles. I don't know if we're going to do PvP pet battles. Now, that is something that will likely be discussed later. Maybe. You don't know exactly who you're going to be fighting against, and you have no idea what level they're going to be. So the best option is to get your team up to 25 max, get them rared up, and set to the best that you can get it, because you don't know who you're going to be fighting. You don't know the team comp they're going to have. It's not like you can, oh, you found another trainer to fight, and you can choose your team. No, it's not going to be like that. You're going to go in with the team that you got at the level that you got, and it's not going to, there's no ranking system. So it's all going to be primarily dependent on how much you have done for you. So, just a heads up, if you ever do stuff for this, it's going to be, it will probably be a rude awakening for some people when they realize that, so, yes. Do be mindful about what you do as you do, because you might end up being put into a situation where you think you got it, but you don't. Yeah, so just helpful tips from somebody who's not really involved into the scene, but have watched it played out. So, I could explain more about my abilities, but I kind of want to rush through some of this stuff. So, you'll notice anyway throughout me playing this, what abilities do what. And some abilities do synchronize with other abilities that the pet has. Like the Leech Strike, whatever it was called. Hold on, let me do this. So, Leech Life, it deals undead damage. So, if a humanoid I was fighting would take more damage with it, but unfortunately I'm fighting aquatic. But you can see down here, it restores 32 health. But it will restore 64 health if the target is webbed by my sticky web. So, yeah, it is all very dependent on how you play. And certain abilities synchronize pretty well with other abilities. So, all things to keep in mind as we go through this series, that I'm going to try my best to do my best. Even though it probably won't be the best. But, yeah, so I'm hoping that you guys will like this series. I really do hope that you will enjoy this series, especially since I'm not going to be streaming this, so when it pops up, you guys can enjoy it as it comes up. So, let's see what we got here. The Smolder Web Hatchling is almost level 5, so I'm pretty sure if we beat this Toad, we should be alright with him, with this, I do want to stop by that trainer, just to make sure what his team comp is, so that we can work against it, because each trainer is going to have a different comp with different types. And these are what those are, by the way. So your types are here, and they each have sort of their own thing. So it is, again, you have to work with, you gotta work with it, right? You gotta work in line with what you're fighting, what you're doing, what you're facing off with, what you're going against, because you don't want to be caught with your pants down, and you don't want your pet being caught up into a situation where it's going to get one shot because you did not look at what you were getting into. So this trainer is up here, and we'll head over here to kind of get an idea. But I'm pretty sure he has a water snake, I think he has a toad, and I think he has a critter? So we'll have to work with what we got here, because we could easily, if he has a team that sort of mirrors what I have right now with these two, I could carry the fight with just two. But we'll see what he's got. I really wish that having a turtle mount like this would also make me have faster swim speed, like all the other turtle mounts. Okay, let's grab this silver leaf before I go meet him. Let's see what he's got. He's got a spiny lizard, which is a critter. It's level 2. And he has a creeper crawly. That's level 2. So, he has 2 pets on him, both level 2. They're both critters, which means my spider here could carry this fight. So we'll go ahead and talk to him. We'll say that I think I want to do a pet battle. He's going to have 2 common pets. They're both beasts. Beast quality. A beast quality and a critter quality. And we have no advantage against this one, but that's fine. We can definitely just bulldoze this fight. And with a crit like that, yeah, we can definitely bulldoze this fight with this spider. How about you try this one on first eyes? We'll do. We'll web him, crit, and then we just go in for the strike, and he's done. Dunzo. He got a lot of experience. We got our achievement, Taming the Wild, beat a pet battle trainer. And he'll give me the next quest. Now the next quest here, it says there's another one that you want to fight, Dagra the Fierce, in the northern slope of Thornhill, east of the crossroads. If you be beaten her, you might just have what it takes. So, these trainers will lead you into quest zones that you can quest in and do your zones in. But they also give you the idea of what you're going to be up against, essentially. So, do be mindful of that, you know. Be mindful of what you're going to be getting into. So, we're going to be following the pet battles. If we go into a zone that needs a higher level, we will be working on higher levels, off-screen or on-screen. But it'll probably likely be off-screen so that we can keep the pet battling going, specifically centered around the pet battling. So, that is the plan for this series. So, I will... So that way, we can, we got it, you know. We'll work it out. Right? We'll work it out as we go. So, they now want me to go to the Barrens. Now, Barrens, I think, has level 3 to 5. So, we'll head over there, and we'll try to hunt down Dagra, and we'll see what she's got, and we'll work towards, getting our pets leveled up to go ahead and fight her, and hopefully we can find some pets that... Hopefully the pets she has we can work with. If not, we'll have to work with it. Okay, we'll stop over here, talk to him. Here, because I need to do that. Alright, let's see what we have in our first sack of pet supplies. We have bandages, which heals and resurrects all of our pets. And expired pet food. So you can get trash. But you can see here, you can sell it for 3 gold. So there is some stuff involved that can give us something good out of it, at least. So, revive pet battles. Battle pets. You can go to the stable, you can press this every 8 minutes, it's a free cooldown. Or, if you're lucky to get these in here, you can get the bandages, in which the bandages can, well, bandage your stuff up so that you don't need to wait. We'll go ahead and fight our first prairie dog here, and unfortunately he is gray, which means he's not worth trying to catch. But instead of running, make use of the fights that you are in. So, skadoosh. And I believe, yes, he'll level up to level 6. I might rename these pets. If you have any ideas for naming pets and stuff that I do for these series, do leave your suggestions. I can only imagine that they will be good suggestions, and they won't be inappropriate at all. Another great quality. Damn. I was kind of hoping for a better quality to try and catch. Alright, so some pets do have abilities like underground, burrow, dig. And they are a little bit annoying. But, yeah. Alright, so the next trainer apparently is up here, so we'll head up here. And if you like this series, and if you want to see more of this series, let me know by leaving a like on this video, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so that you guys can be notified when I post my next video and other types of things. And leave a like, definitely leave a like, and all that fun jazz, because there's more to come and other types of stuff. So yeah, with all that in mind, my friends, until the next video, peace out.